Okay, today I'm out fishing with my teammate Malte Petersen in Team Westin, Denmark.
Yes.
We are trying to catch some prespawn pike in a lake that none of us really know. It's a new lake to both of us, so it's a little bit exciting to see what we can find today. I suppose we can find them from maybe 1 meter down to 5-6. We have tried to try and see.
Yeah, we'll try and see. It's close to the spawn, so they should be gathering near the shallows.
Yeah, they should come up to the shallows, but it's been cold up till now, so we don't really know where they are.
It's really cold. The water is still really cold,
yeah.
And it's still below zero every night, so it's not really spring yet. So
we're still waiting for the spring temperature to come, but up till now it's been cold, so I think they're not in the really shallow water.
No,
Probably
I don't think neither.
A little bit deeper, so we have to try and see where we can find them. They can be tricky this time of the year, but you have to work and see what depth they prefer at the moment. And I think it's too cold to find them in the shallows.
Yeah, I think so too.
Probably on the drop-offs close to the shallows.
Yeah,
so.
And I think we have to get down.
Yeah.
Fish deep and dirty, slow. To find them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite clear water, so you choose a motor oil.
Yeah, natural colors as far as possible. So
the clear water and the sunshine is normally good factors for the motor oil color.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump around, try some different colors with the BullTeez also.
Yeah.
We see maybe we have to use smaller lures. We have to see what they like, but normally they go for the BullTeez, so we're confident in that lure.
Yeah. It's normally doing the job, so this is already beaten up pretty good.
Yeah,
so
you got some good teeth marked
there. It has, so hopefully the first of many.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what bait did you decide to start with?
I started with a I started with a BullTeez headlight, but I didn't feel anything, so I changed to
this is a bit better.
A 15 centimeter swim. It seems like they like the motor oil, huh?
Yeah, it's a nice fish, this one.
Second fish for you. A little bit better. They look really... You want a plier?
Yes, please.
They look really healthy.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful
pike.
Fish. I'm gonna help you. They look really healthy. So, perfect.
Perfect.
Beautiful colors.
Yeah, really nice, shiny.
Oi, oi, oi. That's the best way to do it when they start doing that. Oh, I started with a BullTeez and then I changed to a swim, but now I changed to Ryge the Roach again.
Yes.
I hate fishing the same lure like the other guy, so I try to find something else.
Try something different. Both fish I had now have been on really long spin stops.
Yeah.
And pretty far down the water.
It's cold in the water still, so I think they want it slow. And the spin stops is always probably very important. What do you typically fish this time of year, Malte? Is it pike mainly?
This time of year I'm normally all in for the fat pike and the fat perch.
Yeah.
And also sander. Like in general I use most of the cold months fishing for predators, pike, perch and sander.
Yeah.
And then when it gets warmer in the weather I normally switch to a lot of other things.
You do a lot of sea trout fishing also?
I do a lot of sea trout fishing and it varies from year to year. It's like too many different types of fishing and too little time is my main problem in life.
That's the good thing with fishing. There's so many things to do.
I have a nice follower. You see it? Close to a meter. Right after it.
Come on.
That was a good fish.
Maybe they are in the shallows. You never know. You always have to check.
Yes.
Sometimes you get surprised, huh?
Yeah.
If you continue to smash me with that motor oil, I suppose I have to change also.
I think this is the only one. No, it's not.
The one and only.
Yes.
It can be a fantastic color, that one, when the conditions are right.
Yes, I think as soon as you have a bit of sunshine,
yeah,
then it really.
And especially really in clear water,
yes.
Also, it's really good.
But normally here in the end of March, it's where I put all focus in trying to get the big pike,
yeah.
You know, really fat before spawning. Also because in Denmark you can fish for pike in April.
They're protected.
They're protected in April to give them rest for spawning. So this is normally the end of March is the end of my pike season.
Yeah.
And then I normally start again September, October.
You can go to Sweden then.
Yeah. Are they protected in Sweden, pike?
In some areas and in some waters they have protection. Some coastal stretches they are protected in the spring.
Yeah.
How did it start for you with the fishing, Malte? Did you start in a young age?
Yeah, I started really young age, like
most of us.
Yeah, 5 years or something. You know, I grew up on the countryside, and 200 meters from my house there was this old forest lake that I could venture to, and this is where I started fishing. And like most people started with fishing perch and roach and small fish in this lake. But I remember really clearly when I was maybe 6 years old or something and fishing for perch in this small lake that this, you know, the legendary huge old pike.
The monster pike.
Yeah, with moss on its back and everything. It came up and took my small spinner and like destroyed all my gear in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And from that second I was pretty hooked on pike fishing. You know, the aggression of the fish and the size of the fish is, I think it's so exciting. I never get tired of pike fishing.
It's easy to get addicted
by
pike fishing. A big pike is something special.
It really is. It really is.
Even if I haven't spent much time pike fishing the last years, I still feel attraction to the big pike. I don't think you ever will lose this fascination with big pike. It's something special with these big predators.
Yeah, always. And like an apex predator like a pike, you know, it's the king of the lake.
Yeah.
And in Denmark we don't have catfish, so it's only a very few. So it's like the biggest freshwater predator in Denmark, and that is just something special. So over the years it has been some years like fishing nothing else but pike, and then some years fishing almost no pike. It varies a lot from year to year.
Yeah.
But that's also what I like about fishing so many different species, is that you never get bored with fishing.
It's the same with me. I've done so many different types of fishing during the years, but
yeah, I know you were like my childhood hero. I remember when I was this size looking at all the movies and Swedish magazines.
Yeah.
And there was always you in it.
Now when you're getting older, you're too tired and you have not time enough to do so many different kind of fishing. So you have to choose a few. So the last year has been mainly perch for me.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
I just love the big perch.
Yeah, me too.
But as I said, a big pike never get boring.
No, it doesn't.
How did you end up in Team Westin?
I've always been a big fan of Westin-Fishing gear.
Yeah.
Always used the soft baits for perch and like their rods. So I've always been fishing with it. So it was pretty natural for me.
You're working in a fishing tackle shop.
I work in a tackle store, yeah.
So you know all about the equipment.
I know all about equipment, and I am a fishing gear fanatic. I have so much fishing gear back home and has tried so much different, but I always had a sweet spot for Westin, so it was a really easy choice.
Yeah.
When David called me and asked if this was something.
Yeah, we're proud to have you in the team. We know you're a very skilled angler, so it seems like you're the perfect match to the brand.
Yeah, I also really enjoy being a part of it. It's funny to meet so many other skilled anglers who are dedicated to the things they're doing.
As crazy as yourself.
Yes, exactly. Then you don't feel alone anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. I think it's really great to be able to go around and meet all you guys in the team also.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect way of getting to know each other and learning from each other. Also, if you can do a few days fishing together, you can always learn something. And I think it's good for the team, the team building and everything.
It is, and that's one of the best things about fishing for me, I think, is learning new things. Like, no matter how much you fish, you can always...
You have already learned that, I've already learned today that you should have a BullTeez motor oil when you're fishing this lake.
Never go fishing without.
That's the first lesson.
Are you going with the swim now?
Yeah, I'm trying to swim. I'm a stubborn, stupid asshole. I always try to find something else. I never go the easy way.
No, I have a friend like that, you know. He comes down and look at 5 people catching tons of fish, and he, okay, you're using this, and then he chose the opposite.
Yeah. I think it's fun also. I mean, we know that that lure is working, so why should I use that? It's more fun if I can find something else.
Yes. But also the follower you had before was not like a follower. It came like full speed for it, so... And swim is always working.
Yeah, hopefully.
No matter where you are.
Just have to find the right color. I think the swim is running a little bit too shallow, so I'm gonna put a weight in the nose and see if that makes any difference. The tungsten weight. See if I can get it down a little bit more.
But Jörgen, how about you? How did you start fishing?
I think it was basically the same way like you did. When I was small, my father took me to small lakes and rivers close to my home, and really early I got really interested in everything that got to do with nature. It's not only fishing, but animals and everything.
Yeah.
So I was completely fanatic already when I was really small, and collected all types of animals. But somehow it was fishing that got me, and I started, the same like you, catching perch, roach, bream at my small lakes and rivers close to home. And then it got, I started carp fishing quite early.
Yeah.
Because there was carp in one of the lakes, and there was an old man who told me stories that kept me sleepless in the night about this big fish. So I started trying to catch carp already when I was 11, 12 years old. But the problem then that you couldn't get any information how to do it. So I did so many mistakes, and finally I got my first carp when I was 13 years old. So I was quite early with the carp fishing. And for many years I did a lot of coarse fishing for carp and tench and crucians and rudd and roach and all these species. But I also started predator fishing quite early and sea fishing. So I was early with a lot of things. When my friends were fishing for roach and bream, I was fishing for pike and perch and all this stuff, and they were laughing at me. And now they do the same. But I was a few years earlier than they were. And I did some years, it was a lot of salmon trawling in the Baltic and a lot of sea fishing in Norway, and it's been so many things. You could fill a program with that.
Yeah. You've also been around the globe a couple of times.
Yeah, a lot of traveling also. Yeah. For some years I did a lot of traveling. I did go to Egypt for Nile perch and sturgeon in Canada and catfish in France and Romania and Spain, and I did some popper fishing for GT in the Andaman Islands, and so it was a lot of traveling for some years. But now I don't have the time to travel, and I'm a little bit I feel I've got so much good fishing to do at home. It's not so attractive anymore to me. I don't know why, but maybe because I've done so much traveling for so many years. So I love my perch fishing and pike fishing every now and then. I'm happy with that. There's still a few species I would like to catch. I would like to catch a tarpon one day.
Yeah.
You've been to Florida a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been a lot in Florida.
Catching tarpons also?
Only small ones.
Yeah, but they fight a lot.
Yeah, they jump a lot. Beautiful.
Crazy fish.
Impossible to put a hook set on. Yeah.
Rock hard mouths.
Rock hard. 10 bites, 1 fish landed. Like, that's the normal.
So that would be exciting. And I would like to catch a Dorado. That would be...
Yeah, it's also one of my dream fish.
Argentina, a big Dorado.
Yeah.
That would be cool. So there's still a few species left to catch. Jättestor står den där. Medium. Han går djupt. It's not so big. It's a little guy. Takes with the hand. So, same size like before. Perfect, thank you. Thank you. The wind is really strong, so we decided to take a lunch break and talk a little bit about the lures we've caught fish on so far. This morning it was clear sky and sun, and it was definitely the BullTeez motor oil that was dominating the fishing completely.
Yes.
You caught a lot of fish on that.
A lot of fish,
Malte.
And that's normal for me when it's sunshine.
Yeah.
Like sunshine, these murky colors, and I don't know why, but especially motor oil.
Clear water, sunshine, it's a very good color.
Yeah, it's deadly, it is.
I'm so stubborn, so I decided not to use that. So I tried several different lures, and it wasn't really until we got some clouds and a little bit darker weather, then they started to show interest in the official Roach color. Yes. I had a couple of fish on that one, and you had some fish on the raw bite.
Yeah, I had some fish on raw bite, also in some brighter colors.
Yeah, the headlight color.
Yeah, headlight is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, it's always.
And especially if you got clouds like now, I always change to a bit brighter colors. So cloudy, bright colors, sunshine, go for the more dark colors, and then clear water, always natural colors, if you ask me.
We have a lot darker conditions now with the clouds, and
yes,
it's going to be interesting to see if we can get a good fish in the afternoon. We caught most of the fish close to the drop-off, not in the real shallows and not in the real deep water. So it was somewhere in between. I think that's where we're going to focus this afternoon. We had, I think, two bigger fish.
Two really nice follow all the way to the boat. So
like meter fish, something like that.
So we need to get one of those.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna focus the afternoon in fishing that mid in between depth.
Yes, I'm gonna give it a try with the big Shadtail.
Yeah, that's
in the headlight. This is my go-to big fish lure.
Yeah,
no matter where I fish,
it's
always delivers. It's
good color and a good lure for big fish.
It really is. So I'm gonna fish with this for the rest of the day, I think, and see if this can trick one of the big ones.
It's a good chance, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I was stupid enough to leave my big Shadtails at home, so I will stay with the BullTeez.
Yes. We'll see what goes, and if that not work, then maybe go on with the raw bite because it has a lot of noise.
It can wake them up.
It can wake them up, hopefully. So we just gotta grind and see what's going on.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the,
Did you see the bite marks on it?
Huh?
Did you see the bite marks on it?
No.
No? Something tried to get a bite of it.
It was the one we're looking for.
Yes.
The wind is getting more and more crazy, so even if we're fishing on the side with least wind, it's getting too much now, so we are afraid to cross the lake and then get to the shore, so we decided to call it the day because it's gonna get dangerous.
Yeah, and we have a long ride back to the boat launch.
Long ride to the place where we had the boat. So
yes, defeated by the elements.
It's tough.
It is.
But it's the way it is. You cannot control the weather. It's tough with this hard wind, so we have to call it the day, I'm afraid.
Yes, we have to. So, not what we were hoping for, but we did manage a handful of fish. So
yeah, some little guys.
Yeah. The big ones are hiding for next time.
Yeah, we saw a few following the lures, but we'll catch them next time.
Yeah, but it is pretty typical for pike fishing this time of the year.
Fishing,
you know, spring fishing is always difficult. It
can be tough.
Yeah, the fish can be really picky. They've been eating all winter, so
the good days are few.
Yes. So next time, hopefully we'll hit it.
Yeah. We tried.
We did. So let's get back to safety.
Yeah,
and to the warm.